Yo, Rubber Duckies, what is up? I keep taking like breaks and coming back and taking breaks. But I just want y'all to know I never really know what to talk about because there's so much going on in life. But I'm just gonna talk about my life and see if you guys relate. I had my baby January 8th, 2024 this year, and it has been a great experience. But what people don't talk about is how much your body changes and the mental anguish that comes with getting pregnant, having the baby, taking care of the baby after it gets here. Like your mental is so weird. Like sometimes you're just scared. Sometimes you worry too much about your significant other and making sure that they're safe. You worry about your child being safe, while they're here. You worry about them while they're in you. You worry about yourself because you're having a baby. You feel me? So I think there should be more support groups for moms and dads, because as a dad or a significant other, it's hard to be there for that mom. It's because we're going through so much. It's like we can't even tell you what we want because we kind of don't know what we want. We just don't want to feel like that. However we're feeling, if we don't like it, we don't want to feel like that no more. And we don't necessarily have the answers. So we need a lot of people around us who are patient, understanding, and kind, and will just listen. Because we're not always asking for answers. Sometimes we're just venting. We're just letting it all out. And I want people to know that it's just hard. Being a mom is hard. You're expected to know so much. You're expected to have the rule book memorized. You're expected to be the greatest wife. Cook, clean, teach the baby Japanese, find great clothes, and yes, people do have a village, but it's okay. So for me and Robert do have a village. We do have a lot of people that help us, but people flake a lot. So I'll make a post on Facebook and say, hey, can somebody help me watch the baby? And somebody, a whole bunch of people say, yeah, right. But then as they say yes, the time will get down to it or something like that, and they won't be able to watch it. And mind you, that doesn't happen all the time. We have Robert's mom and dad, which are great with watching the baby, so it's okay. But from the outside looking in, you think that we always got a babysitter, but in our minds we don't, because people flake. They say they can do it, and then shit happens, and that's okay. But things look easier sometimes from the outside. Sometimes I look at other moms and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so jealous of them. Or not even just moms, dads. I'm like, I wish my life was like that. I wish I could do that. And I'm not even thinking about all the shit that they probably got going on. So that just kind of goes back to be nice to new parents. Just be nice to new parents. Be there for moms. Be there for people with children, because children are themselves. I have no other way to describe that except for the fact that they are them. They do a whole bunch of random shit. You gotta keep them from falling off of shit. You gotta make sure that they don't terminate themselves. You feel me? It's hard. And then on top of that, the financial burden, there are some people who do not have financial burdens, and I'm so thankful for them, because I do not wish this shit on anybody. But when you want to desperately do things for your child, or just you and yourself and your family, and you're trying your hardest, car breaking down, you're trying your hardest, hurricane hurts mom and dad's roof, okay, you're trying your hardest and some shit blow up, and it's just bro, every time I get a little bit closer to my goal, something else happens, and it's bro, why? How am I going to succeed if I can't even get out of the hole that I'm in? And to answer that, for my friends and family, we just have to be patient, and I believe in God, so all I can do is give you God advice, but trust and believe in Him because he will always look out for you. You have no idea what is in store for your life. You have no idea what is in store for the future. Like, there are things beyond you. Like, there are things that you can't fathom. Every time God blesses us, it's always with something that I have never thought of. And I just kept thinking about it. Like, I'm not supposed to think about it. I'm not supposed to try to fix this. I'm supposed to come to God and let him know that, look, I am your humble servant. I come here to serve you, but this is what I need to serve you. Like, this is what I need in order to be, to spread the word, to be who I need to be for you, God. You know, we all need food, water, shelter. And if you're getting evicted, if you don't got enough food, if you're just struggling, I get it. But ask God, because he's not gonna let you fall. You might stumble, you might be real close to the edge, but I don't know how, some way, somehow, some miracle happens and we always end up being okay. And mind you, it might not even be the miracle that we wanted to happen, but at the end of the day, you ate. At the end of the day, you're not evicted. At the end of the day, everything is okay. It's just not gonna happen when we want it to happen, so we have to be patient, bro. Be patient, be kind, love yourself, love God, and be nice to yourself. Like, as a new parent, it's hard. As a new anything, it's hard. That new job, that new place you're trying to get, that new house you're trying to buy, anything, it's going to be hard. But you have to be patient and you have to let God work, because He's doing things that are better than what you could imagine. So while you're looking at this 3-bedroom house with 2 bedrooms and a garage, God could be looking at a 5-bedroom house with 3 bedrooms and a bunch of other shit in it. And it's just like, you do not know what's planned for you, but you have to move accordingly in order for God to bless you. Do what's right for yourself. Do what's right for others. Don't be mean. Don't be hateful. Don't be an idiot. Like, just be kind, bro. Be kind and pray. Like, and don't always be like, never, nothing ever goes right for me. Nothing ever works. Because I think about that all the time, where I'm like, man, my life sucks. Ew. And I'm like all sad and shit. But at the end of the day, there are people that have so much less than me. There are so many people that don't have what I have, and life is still hard with the shit that I have. So I can only imagine how hard it is to go through life and not have the support system, to not have the little things that I do have, the big things that I do have. Like, I am so blessed for where God has gotten me and for what he has done for me, and I hope and pray that he helps the people that are not doing as good as me reach above and beyond me. But at the end of the day, we just gotta pray. We gotta pray, we gotta love, we gotta live, and we gotta have that faith of a mustard seed. All my new parents out there, please just keep your head up, bro, because I know how hard it is, man. Like, I don't even know how to put to words, but I know how hard it is, bro. Like, I get them nights where you're crying. I get them nights where sometimes it's not even life. That it's not even your relationship. So sometimes me and Robert had like problems in our relationship, just arguing and shit, and it didn't even come from us. It just came from the stresses of the world. So we couldn't let the stresses of the world and the things that we didn't have and the things that we wanted, we couldn't let that get in the way of what we had. So we had to remember, like, look, we have this, we love each other, and we had to make the best of it. And we're honestly doing great. Like, the love is there like no other. But try to remember not to take out the frustrations of the world on your spouse and on the people you love. I mean, your kids, I mean, your teachers, your colleagues. Don't take it out on the people around you when life's kicking your ass, because at the end of the day, it's not their fault. I'm always say, at the end of the day this, at the end of the day that, because at the damn end of the day, some of that shit really don't fucking matter, because it is what it is. You just have to go through life and you have to push through and hope that you succeed. Actually, no. Pray that you'll succeed. Like, I know I'm going to succeed because I have God. And I know that regardless of what my enemies throw at me, regardless of what the fuck is happening in the world, I know that God has my back, and I know that he's got a better situation for me. So if you don't believe in God, you know, I don't even know what the fuck to tell you. And we probably not going to talk for very long, because period. But I love y'all. Love yourself. I hope this was a good entrance to the podcast. Ooh, don't look at my tummy. Got a little bit of I got a medium back right now. It's kind of like a medium large back, but we gonna get that shit shrink. I am going to try my best to keep putting out these episodes. If not daily, every 2 days. That's how I was trying to do it with the food reviews. But in order to do food reviews, you have to have money to pay for food. It's expensive as fuck to eat out right now. Even with some of the restaurants compensating for our money, we still like to tip and pay and stuff like that. So until we have what we need and what we want to move forward, we're still going to be doing the food reviews, but probably going to do a couple products and things like that until we can ball out and do what the fuck we want. If there are any cost efficient restaurants that we can eat at for like 3 people for $50, I'm cool with that. Love y'all. Be easy. Yo, you're still here. Bye-bye.